Hi, I'm Kimberly from thepeacefulmom.com, and today I'm going to share with you a little bit about art journaling. Something that I have tried recently, and it's really increased my creativity, it's increased my focus, increased my discipline. It's just been a really fun thing. So I just wanted to share with you a little bit about how I do it. I went to a local art supply store. You could go to Michael's, or I happened to go to Sam Flax. You can get these bound journals, or you can start with something that is spiral bound. I happen to want something a little more formal. And the supplies that I use, you can use a regular pencil, but I like using actual drawing pencil or graphite pencil. And really, really love these white vinyl erasers because it's great for erasing and not leaving a smudge or any kind of mark. I use watercolor paint, and this actually is not a watercolor book, so I'll show you in a minute. Some of my pages are kind of wrinkled, but it adds character. And I have oil pastels, which are really fun because they're soft and great for blending. And then I have something I really love. These are watercolor pencils. And so basically they're soft color pencil. You use them and then you can use a brush with water and brush over it. It looks like a watercolor and it's really great. I also have markers and brushes, and I keep everything in a basket on my desk so it's ready to use. Um, you can get these markers. I use these particular markers also for scrapbooking, but you can just find them at Michael's in various colors. I like to keep things in glass jars for some reason. I have my paint brushes in a glass jar. Now, these are things that I've collected over the years, so you don't want to go out if you haven't painted before or done any kind of artwork and purchase this many brushes, because you want to get good quality brushes. So purchasing one or two good quality and then adding to your collection as you realize what you need is a really good idea. The other thing that I recently found is these markers in these fabulous colors, all different colors, and they have a brush tip on the end. So you can color wide spaces or you can color narrow spaces, and just am really having a lot of fun with all those colors. And um, just wanted to show you a little bit of what I've done, and I try to do a little bit every day. Try to do it first thing in the morning, and I might start on a project and then come back to it later. I didn't want to, I felt pressure about the first page because this is a bound book, so I actually left it blank, and then I did this first page as my first page. Then I have done this is a watercolor page. So the watercolor, you can see kind of the page got a little wrinkly. Let me show you a better view of that. There we go. Okay, and just like this particular day, I had some questions about things, so I put a question mark. I actually use this to visualize our weekly calendar. That helped me just with scheduling and making things a priority that I wanted to be a priority. Sometimes I'll just take magazine pictures or words and make a collage. On this particular day, I was thinking about my husband, and so we came up with a marriage collage. Um, Happened to be into trees. I don't know what's going on with that, but really enjoy doing this one. Sometimes I just write words, just jot, actually journal. Here's one that I did recently that I really like. Again, a combination of mediums, so the watercolors wrinkle the page up a little bit. I've got some markers on there. I've got a little bit of a collage going on. And then something that I'm working on now. So anyway, just a fun thing that I found lately. Just want to share with you a little bit about it and maybe encourage you to do some creative things as well. You can find more information on my website, thepeacefulmom.com, and I hope you have a peaceful day.